big thing is you guys will be able to play Daji.
Yep.
We are still in the process of making sure everything's polished. So what you see is not final.
Specifically art-wise, I just want to say too.
Art-wise isn't final. I think +1 still have some adjustments to be done. So like, don't treat this as final. Treat this as does this character feel like Daji? Do you notice anything immediately wrong or obviously wrong? Definitely report that to us. But we will also, the one that you will feel, the +1 that you will definitely feel the most is going to be the ultimate.
Yeah.
Because you will feel it.
Call it a +1.
The ultimate has changed.
Dun, dun, dun.
We knew when we were going to Daji,
dun, dun.
We have one relic, right? We don't have 2 relics. That's been a point with like characters like Ares, trying to find what the balance point for them is. And this is one of those ones that like, if you have one relic and Daji's in the game, it could feel potentially really, really rough. So we wanted to find a different version for this that wasn't so immediately executing if you didn't have beads.
Sure.
Right? So the change is now that when you get tethered, that tether will actually vortex you towards the powwow rather than like just be damage on you waiting for her to refire and leave. It also, as you leave, it won't pull and stat people immediately there. It's just this vortex effect. So you're no longer incentivized to just throw it once and immediately cancel and just
getting pulled all the way.
You actually have an incentive to stay up there and try and hit multiple people with this.
Yeah.
If you hit twice on a target, they are extra pulled. They will go zoom in towards it. And as they get pulled in, they will take damage. And there's also an area around there that does damage too. So if you drop this in the little team fight, people are going to respect that damage already on its own, even outside of the fact that they might be being pulled to it.
Yeah, so there's damage that's ticking on the base. If you touch the center, you're still stunned.
Mm-hmm.
If you get chained twice, you're going to get pulled to the center. It's just not instantly the way it used to.
Yeah, and you can try and fight against it, but the first pull you can fight against it a little bit, but it definitely does slow you a ton.
And people
I
just need to interrupt real quick. Yeah. People in chat who think that this is a huge like nerf to the character and she's going to be unplayable and horrible, you are going to get destroyed by Daji. Daji is going to ruin your day.
I think I went like 16-2 in today's test.
We are having arguments internally if this is actually better than the old ult. You can play around it better.
Yeah.
But it is very, very strong.
Yeah, we've had to nerf it a few times even internally. So we want people to give feedback though on this because it is a big change. We want to see how it feels in practice with more people trying it. And we also do want to make sure that people understand like, you can obviously have beads, you can have talisman of purification. We fixed an issue, like we found that like, for example, Geb shield was not properly cleansing.
Sure, yeah.
We're gonna be fixing that type of thing. So like, there are character counters and there are item counters. Cersei's Hexstone will also remove the CC cleanse at any point. You will remove this tether. But being able to like actually apply multiple of these, vortex multiple people, in the world where there's one relic, this has felt very strong in our internal tests. So definitely try it out. Definitely give us the feedback, see how it feels. Part of the reason we want you to play this early as it is because it is a big change in a character. And
it is.
It's one of those things that, like, as we brought characters over, we've tried to avoid doing these big changes that we feel like they're necessary. We think this is a necessary one, and we think this is one that actually does work really well for her. And there's a lot of number tuning we have. Like, we've changed duration of tether internally. We've changed pull intensity. We changed the reward from one, like, how the reward scales from 1 to 2. We changed the damage. Like, there's actually one version of this where I powwowed, like, a fire giant just to do the tick damage on fire giant. And that was really good.
Yeah.
You have no items right now, so you're not even getting any of the scaling factor in that and seeing how strong the scaling is there and the damage that it does. So definitely give it a try. It'll be on in PTS. Definitely play around with it along with Sylvanus.
And again, you can, couple quick things. You can hit multiple people with one chain, just like,
just like you could in normal.
Yeah. The reason why it's 15-second cooldown right now is because you have reduced cooldowns.
I'm using cooldowns, guys.
It's not.
That's why literally I was going to go is like, hey, first of all, I'm in jungle practice messing around with this. Level 20 versus level 10 in terms of damage numbers. Secondly, when we brought out before we even showed Sylvanus, we had Sylvanus in PTS, and a lot of people played it and went, this is terrible. He's not even ready. And it's like, no, it's not. And I'm just saying the same thing about Daji. She's not ready. That's why she's in a test cycle in a weird way. But you're going to get to see her earlier.
Yes.
So definitely play around with her, see how the ult feels in practice against real people in PTS.
Does ult cripple, first of all?
The ult does not cripple.
Okay. Someone just asked in the chat. I just thought that straight away.
Yeah, it's not putting the cripple effect on it either. Yeah.
But it is a continuation. Yeah.
You cannot rechain after cleansing. Ult does not cripple. Clumsy is confirming a chat.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sure we'll answer more questions about that as time goes on, but definitely play around
and you can hop off after firing one chain if you want to, or you can double chain real quick and then hop off. You know, like there are still things that you can do. She feels good. She's been really good in our playtests.
Yeah, again, like
arguably too good.
Yeah, I went like 6. 62. She's been doing really well. You can see some of the effects are starting to come in, some of the things, but like she's obviously not polished on art side. She's not polished on model side. I know she has some more model stuff coming in as well. So like just keep that in mind as we're going to the BTS, that this is like you're seeing an early version of this character.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under
I guess the
attack.
other question I see in chat is people asking about walls and interactions with like pulling through walls. I'm guessing it won't pull through; it'll pull to the wall. I guess?
It'll pull to the wall.
Yep.
It'll be like if like you were
If you
being,
were
like,
pulled over a
80
wall with
yeah,
Poseidon, yeah, that's what I was going to
yeah.
say. And then if you pull through the wall, it'll hit them to the wall. Yeah, but not to the actual location. Cool.